Hey guys, welcome back. So this is a very different video. I'm currently standing outside my neighbour's house with their 1993 Vauxhall Corsa B. Reason for this is currently with me is Patrick, my mechanic, who helps me a lot behind the scenes on my E55, and he wants to start a YouTube channel, so I figured this might be a good way to introduce him to the world of videography, whilst also doing a nice thing. So history behind this car is it has been off and not turned on in 15 years. So we plan in this mini-series to essentially get this thing running if we can. If we can't, we can't. I don't know right now because we haven't started any work. So I guess we will just start proceeding with seeing if we can get the engine to turn over, and then from there, if the engine turns over and we can start it, we will then take it and have a look to see if the body is rotten or if it's actually salvageable and sellable. So this here is currently the state of the engine. We've never had this open before, I don't think. Everything here looks a little bit oily and wet. My main concern, Patrick, do you think the oil is going to be absolutely stodgy here?
Yeah, so after a long time of it sitting and just 14 years of all the, kind of from the atmosphere and everything and all the crud in it and stuff, so it would definitely need an oil change before we, do anything and get it started. Just because obviously it's been so long, we'd like to try to get it started, even if it's for like a split second, just to make sure we start, and if it's worth it. But before we cause further damage to the engine, once we know we can actually get it started, then we would do an oil change and do a spark plugs and an oil filter, and we also need to put some new fuel inside the tank as well, just because obviously petrol goes bad after a long time of sitting and not being used. So petrol is really bad for it. I think it's even worse than diesel, to be honest. But so yeah, we won't need to drain it. We'll just need to probably just get like a 10 litres or so and just mix it with the old fuel and just kind of run it through, and that will help as well. But because obviously on the floor it'd be really hard to drain the fuel tank, so yeah, just to mix some fuel in it. And the most important bit is to do that oil change. But first we'll get it started, have a look and just kind of go over it with the spark plugs and look at it. We'll take the spark plugs out, and we've got your, what's the little scope you use called?
Ball scope.
Yeah, we use your ball scope and have a look inside the engine, and we'll clean up here as well. We want to take this cap off because this is an old school engine. I think it's a little 1.2, 1.3 or something like that, and we'll take the distributor cap off, and inside we have to make sure that the connections and everything cannot, they get moisture inside the cap and stuff and they can fail. So we'll just take it all apart and have a look.
Okay, and I'm going to be, because I'm the electrical one here, I'm going to take my charge of cleaning all of the coil boots, clean the distributor there and all the other electrical contacts, because I guarantee there's going to be a lot of corrosion in this as it's not been moving, and there's been a lot of rain, and evidently around here there's a lot of weathering from stuff coming in. So I think we shall start this now.
Right, so yeah, obviously as I mentioned in the clip before, we're gonna obviously get it running on the old oil and just have a look. But really before we anything, we are actually by hand safely gonna check if we can turn the engine, by hand, make sure it's not seized. We're just hoping that this is gonna work, so yeah, we're gonna turn it by hand, and then I'm going to look out at the axis, because I'm thinking if I can remove this airbox, how easy it is, and just put my hand down there and just spin it, or whether it's just easier just to jack the car up and take the wheel off and just do it through the through the arch lining. And Ash is we're going to take out the spark plugs, and Ash is going to put the ball scope in and have a look at the condition of the cylinders, if we've got any internal rust on the cylinder walls, because we're finished if there is.
Best £20 purchase ever on Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
I'll leave a link for this in the description, but
100%.
I'm not sponsored or anything. It's literally just a really nice ball scope cam. It saved me countless times on the E55 trying to scope for missing bolts that I might have dropped in the engine bay. But let's give this a go now. Okay.
Cool. Okay. Alright, so here. Oh, okay. It was just so like I mentioned, so here we're gonna, half of it's pulled off, and the rubber with the spring, the rest of it's obviously there should be more attached to this, but again, because there's 15 years of current, I was kind of expecting this to happen anyway. So we can actually, it's not rip the rubber completely, it's just come off with the spring here. So if we can remove the other half from the engine, we can probably save these, and if not, we can have to get a replacement basically, but I'm sure they're cheap because this car's really old. So
so shall we just take that out and then we're going to go in?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so do you want to pull off these other three collars for me?
Oh, this one's actually stuck. Okay, that one came off. And then this one. There we go. This is from cylinder what? 1 or 4? Is that?
Cylinder 1.
Okay, cylinder 1. Bit oily, bit black on the tip, but not too bad. Let's put the scope in. Okay, doesn't look too bad.
Oh, it's really good.
Oh, there's a little bit of
yeah,
rust
there's a bit of
there.
rust inside there. Oh, is that?
That could be, I think
Wait.
that's rust. I think that's rust.
Yeah.
Okay, this is going to be interesting then.
Definitely, that's the piston. Why am I looking right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's just annoying because the hatch in here looks really good on the cylinder wall, and you've just got that bit there. It's like no. I
Okay.
reckon it will run, but again, it's not good, you know.
Okay, let's do the other three.
Yeah.
This is cylinder number 2. Looks quite a bit better. This one looks a lot better.
Yeah,
It's a lot cleaner.
The hatching on the cylinder wall's nice.
Yeah, I think we've got a valve down as well in that one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, because this is at the bottom of this and the stroke. It'll
That's
be
quite cool. I didn't think we'd see the valve open. That's quite cool to see that, you know.
Yeah. Okay, number 3 and number 4. Number 3 looks like the worst one. There's so much carbon on the tip on this one and oil everywhere. So let's go scope this one. Here's number 3. Oh no.
Oh no. No. That's
So
not what I
much
wanted
rust
to see.
in there.
It's just like the little bit, but still, you know, technically it's not what you should be seeing in it.
Yeah. Okay, number 4.
Like I said, I think it'll run, but it's just, you know, it's just when and the condition, obviously we don't know the condition of the piston rings, so
No, this is why I'm saying we turn it around by hand.
yeah, this is where we cause more damage.
No, what I'll do is I'll put the scope in as you're spinning it.
The fans will be like, just send it. That's what I do. Alright, again, yeah, same thing as cylinder 3 basically. So, there'll be rust in that one as well.
And number 4 also looks a little bit carbonated and oily, so I think this one's going to have rust too.
4, yeah.
This one, oh, it's at the top of the stroke, which is actually technically good because maybe it means the rest of the wall underneath is protected.
Yeah.
But this one looks fine, from what I can see.
Yeah, hopefully there's no, like, you know, like I saw the camera's facing this way of the engine, hopefully there's none behind us, but you know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay. So, plan of action now.
But even being able to do that, like, just at a glance, is far better than just, like, blindly just be like, yeah, it's fire up, you know?
Yeah. Okay, plan of action now is we're going to try and spin this by hand.
Yes.
Oh, the wheel just fell off, that's good.
Yeah, I thought I was going to have a hammer
Yeah,
off.
I thought we were going to have to kick this thing.
Oh my
my god.
That's wild, bro.
One sec, let me move the camera. Guys, tell me your car hasn't been on for a long time without telling me your car hasn't been on for a long time. This is ridiculous. There's so much rust and cobwebs in here.
Okay, so I'm on with an 18mm socket and a 1/2 inch
Go for it.
ratchet. Oh, she went.
Oh.
Did you hear that though? It
Yeah.
went. Is that rust inside?
Oh.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
Although I actually think it's just the alternator here
Yeah?
grinding. Yeah. Do it again.
Oh,
Yeah,
it is.
it's
Okay.
that.
Oh, I thought it was the engine. I was like.
Okay, good news is so far. Oh, Patrick, come have a look at this.
No, I didn't hear that. I don't like the.
There's a line of rust
Yeah.
where piston was. So let's check number 3, which was really bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
that's now at the top. Can't
Yeah,
see it.
that's at the top. That's sensor now.
Oh, number 1 had some rust in it.
I think number 1's going to be at the bottom. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, there's that patch of rust we had to saw earlier, but it's not too bad.
Should we try to get to see where if we put this top piston at
What's
top
this line here? Oh, that's oil.
Yeah, just from the oil ring, which is
But
good.
But then also here, there's another line
yeah.
below
oh,
it of rust.
Yeah, it's a bit rusty. It's surface rust, but still not good though. But I'm surprised that the piston rings have left the line of like oil, which is crazy. Like a ring.
That means it's still sealing, right?
Yeah, but that's probably what's maybe helped it not seize up as well.
Okay.
Which is
so
crazy.
This is good.
Yeah. Like I said, it will run, even though it's got a bit of rust in there. But again, how long will it, like, will those piston rings hold out for? Before,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Oh, maybe just it's old built. It will just go, you know.
Should we just keep turning?
Yeah. It's an old car. It'll just go. They're going to build solid. This is when Vauxhall was probably still good.
I see the valves going up, so that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, I don't know.
That alternator is finished, man. We need to change. Or maybe I could. I think maybe I can restore that because it looks like just. Oh, maybe I can't restore it. That looks beyond gone.
Hopefully it charges.
So, after spinning the engine round, as you saw, everything looks somewhat doable. Like, there's a little bit of rust, but there's nothing catastrophic. The engine spins freely. The noise that you were hearing in the clip was actually the alternator here. The blades on it have essentially rusted and they've expanded, and that's grinding against the shell as it's spinning. But we've decided we're going to change the oil, but leave the old oil filter in, just to get this thing do a few rotations to turn it on to make sure it runs, purely because we don't feel like for now it's worth fighting that oil filter to try pulling it off the car.
I've probably put a hole in it with my grips.
Yeah, exactly. So we don't want to do that. So I think it's best if we just put new oil in, so that the old oil, which could potentially be like jelly, is not in the engine anymore, and then just try cranking the engine on the new oil. And then as soon as we do get the engine running and we take it to the MOT station, then we change that filter to a new one and flush the oil again. So then that way definitely no contaminants.
Yeah. Vauxhall Mechanics, yeah? Here you go, crash that in there. Oil pan in there, just lash that in there, there you go. Let's get under there. And then we're in the oil.
Okay.
I'm slowly just tapping it, not hard, to get it to come off, but there you go.
The whole car shook when you did that.
Luckily I didn't smash my hand on the exhaust. Right, pop that there.
Let's see what colour this oil is.
It's going to be nice and golden.
We hope.
Oh, there you go, look at that.
Actually not too bad.
It's diesel black,
Yeah.
even though it's a petrol.
I'm also quite surprised there's no milkiness coming from it. It's
Yeah.
like there's no moisture.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking was happening as well. It smells really, really petrol-y, which is normal, I guess. But
And after some draining, here's the condition of the oil.
diesel black.
It's diesel black, but there is like here, there's like a little wisp of a different colour.
Oh,
See, there's like two shades.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, yeah. Like under a different light, I can see it. Should we see if we can just tilt it a bit, see if there's anything in there?
Doesn't look like there is. That looks pretty smooth.
Yeah, usually like if it's really bad, the bits collect at the bottom, you know.
Yeah.
And when you're draining it, when I'm draining it into my little barrels, then you see all the like metal flakes.
Okay, so let's go put some fresh oil in.
Yeah.
Brand new oil going in. Look at the lovely colour of that stuff. So I think now that we've established it rotates, the oil is now good. It's not seized, spark plugs are okay. I think we just charge the battery up and hope that it starts.
Oh, they're not okay, but they're enough just to get it started.
Yeah, they'll probably start. So
yeah, just to start it, you know.
although it's actually quite nice, they've greased these before, and the grease has probably saved the things from corroding away. So I think we can just connect the jump pack up to this directly, and it should be okay. Well,
Yeah.
jump your.
I'm
with your
interested
van.
to see like if we can even get any electricity from like just to get something in it from it just being sat there for so long.
Yeah, because this battery might be actually chemically dead, so we'll have to see.
Yeah.
So we're currently jumping the car up,
I like that.
and we have the first sign of life. 1992 is the default clock time, so very long time ago. So we'll let this charge up and then we'll give it a go. Moment of truth, he's revving up. Clutch in. I think we are running off his caddy, not off the battery.
Did he turn?
It's turning, listen, wait. Hold that bit near the engine. Right, it's recording. Rev up.
Okay, wait. Okay. It's so dry. There's nothing going in it. Can you press the accelerator a couple of times?
Okay, hold that.
Don't need to. Don't need to.
Oh.
Don't need to. So where is the fuel?
The
There's
injector.
the fuel coming in to the carburetor. So one of these must be fuel in.
Yeah.
One of them is fuel out. Right.
Maybe we have a dead fuel
Can you?
pump.
Can you? Could be. Can you go try to turn the engine and whilst you're doing that, press your. Oh, it's okay. I'll do it. Go on. Go on.
I can't see nothing spraying in there.
Hmm?
I can't see nothing spraying
No.
in. Yeah.
Try again. Okay.
Alright, we've got the brake cleaner out.
Come on. Okay. Go ahead, start. Okay. Okay, fired. It fired.
No.
So it doesn't have fuel. Try again.
Right, so just hold it steady. Don't.
That is not
You had to your face.
Okay. Rev up. Come on. Okay. It doesn't. I don't think it's got fuel, or there's a problem with the fuel, because the spark plugs are working.
Yeah,
The electric is working. So to try it one more time, like we did with. Yeah.
So, after starting that car multiple times, we've got spark. It spins fine. We have missing two things: fuel, and the battery is completely flat. Like, we were literally starting it off Patrick's caddy. When you disconnect the positive terminal, the whole thing just dies. So to fix one of the issues, Patrick is over here filling the car up with 5 litres of fresh petrol from the petrol station, since the fuel gauge showed empty, and we're going to try and put a newer battery in there which might still have charge, and then we'll try it again. But what I'm worried about is our issue might actually be that the fuel pump is dead and then no fuel is making it to the carburetor here, so that'll be a different problem entirely. Yum. Another go. No way!
Oh, stop.
So she runs. And Patrick's taking. Yeah, I see.
The alternator's working.
Woo!
Yo, it's actually running the car for that shitty battery as well.
That's impressive.
It sounds good.
Oh, however, there's a vibration when you sit in the car. I think the front bearing stuff, because you release the clutch, it goes da 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 da.
Oh, okay, so it needs a clutch.
Yeah.
I mean,
So there we go, guys. It actually does start after all this time, and now I think we have to plan what we're going to do next with this thing. Whether we decide we're going to restore it, or whether we decide we're going to just get rid of it. Like, I don't know. I want to keep it because it's a nice car. I think maybe we set a budget. What do you think, Patrick?
We've got like a little connection to it now because we've actually started it, so we're buzzing. We don't
Indeed.
want to get rid of it now. We're
So I
falling
think,
in
yeah,
love.
let us know in the comments what you guys think we should do with this. I mean, obviously it depends. If the substructure is completely gone, I don't want anything to do with it. But if we're somehow able to get it going, then we'll document how we're able to do that, get it MOT'd, get it certified, and then it's a nice daily. It only has 50,000 miles on it too, so it's actually pretty good in terms of good nick.
Yeah.
So yeah, let us know. So that'll be it for this one. So see ya.